Yo, 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 what it do, family? It's your Uncle T coming at you with another Toombs talk. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and hollering at your Unc. We gonna bless the space real quick. So as you can see, we got the little tarot table. We've got the tarot cards. What I want to do with y'all though, what I try to do is really educate y'all. I'm not just here for entertainment to pull cards and be some type of magician, you know what I mean? But we're here to really educate and offer you guys a opportunity to dive deeper into yourself, to dive deeper in your own intuition. So we're working with the intuition. So what I wanted to do with y'all is just kind of explain the process of what I like to do in order to work with the intuition. So first and foremost, before I handle the cards, anything like that, we like to bless the space, preferably cleansing our hands, right? So we've got some type of water, we've got liquid. Well, this is Florida water specifically. We can cleanse the space using sound frequency. We can also cleanse the space using smoke as well. So we can use all the elements to cleanse the space, which allows for, no outside external influences to infiltrate in on the message that wants to come through. It also allows us and gives us the time to kind of settle down and go within and be in a receptive space, to allow your intuition to receive the messages. So a lot within our daily life, we're working with the left side of the brain. So here's my left hand. So we're working with the left side of the brain. Actually, no, it's opposite. Here's the right hand. So we're working with the left side of the brain. Most people are right-handed. And so they actually come from this frame of logic. And even our whole schooling system, the whole way the world is designed is from this logical type of standpoint. Now, your Uncle T's a lefty. So us lefties are actually the only people in our right mind. If y'all get the little joke right there. But specifically, the wires are cross connected. So when you're using your left hand, you're using the right side of the brain. The right side of the brain stands for intuition, creativity, things like that. So when we're working logically, when we're working with math and coming up with a specific formulation, we're working logically with the left side of the brain. When we're working with reading cards, working with our intuition, we're working more of the right side of our brain, accessing this, creativity, accessing this, part of the brain that actually doesn't get exercised as much. So again, we've cleansed the space. Now we know that we're going to be working with our intuition, working with the right side of our brain, working with the more, I don't want to say sensitive, but maybe that's a great word, working with the more sensitive aspects of ourself, okay? And tuning into these subtleties. Now, when I'm sitting here shuffling the cards, I'm basically imbuing my energy into the cards. So what we want to do is start to define what it is, the question that we want to ask. In this case, this is a general reading for y'all who are watching. So we're going to do a mini reading, even though this is more of an educational thing. So this is a general reading. I'm going to pull one card and see what comes through. All right. So we're shuffling the cards. We're focusing our intent. We're moving into this heart space, taking really out of the brain and moving into the heart and aligning with, our higher selves, our guides, calling in our ancestors, our guides, whatever it is you feel comfortable with, right? So anyway, I'm calling in your guys' benevolent ancestors and guides, those who have paved the way and are showing you the way to move forward within your dharma, right? So with that being said, we've got our focused intention. We're going to do one more shuffle and let's pull the cards. So what I'm going to do here, you can do it any which way. You can shuffle any which way. You can spread the cards out. You can fan them out. You can just take one off the top. It's really up to you. So now we're working with their intuition, and this is where the guides have told me to pull this card. So it's actually upside down. Ooh, beautiful. We've got cat's claw. Uña de gato. Cat's claw. This is one of my favorites. And if you guys know, I actually got cat's claw in this Florida water. You see that claw right there? So it's actually a vine but the vine has these claw-like parts, right, to it. Obviously, hence the name. Now, with this, you know, with this energy, with the cat type of energy, it's known to purify the body. So the key word is purification. So cat's claw purifies the body by grabbing things from the bloodstream and helping that be extrapolated from the body via the urinary tract, the colon, things like that. So we're cleansing the body via the bloodstream. We're cleansing the space. You know, you can use it energetically. So anyway, yeah, that's just a little insight into cat's claw and a little insight into how we work with the cards. Now, when we open up the space, we also want to close the space. So this is the card for y'all. Take the little short message for what it is. It's about purification. We're purifying our space. We're purifying our energies so that way we can move into a higher vibration. And that was really the essence of this whole little, you know, educational expose, was about purifying your intentions, purifying your space, coming from a focused state where you can get clarity and clear messages. So this is, you know, oh man. Okay, so one more message coming through. Today's actually National Jaguar Day. I had posted a thing on Instagram, and it reminds me of a dream I had where I basically interfaced with this jaguar that I broke down on the side of the road, interfaced with this jaguar, and she actually was a she was chasing me down, and I was like kind of nervous. I was running scared, but eventually when it got up to me, it just started playing with me. If any of y'all have seen A Serpent in the Rainbow, it's like that part of in The Serpent in the Rainbow where the jaguar chases him, catches up to him, and he's just rolling around on the ground with it. That was part of my dream, basically. But it was not just a dream, it was actually an astral experience. And this is also comes after the fact that I've interfaced with ayahuasca several times and had very profound journeys with ayahuasca, even myself turning into the black jaguar. So that's another story for another time. But it is National Jaguar Day. So giving honor and praise to these lovely guides, these ancient ancestors, and these animal spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, however you want to, you know, however you want to express your reverence for their presence, right? For their being. So anyway, I guess that's all that's coming through, right? It's National Jaguar Day. So yeah, it's your Uncle T just sending a big shout out to y'all. I hope y'all learned from this educational lesson. Again, so we're closing down the space. Sometimes I even like to leave the card up, or depending on what we're doing, but you basically want to clear the cards, put them back, you know, where they belong. And also, like what I like to do, so let me do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on top, so when I come back to this deck, I'm kind of reminded of the message that came through. So I can put that in here. And then what I like to do is set, you know, some type of crystal or something like that on top, just to kind of, you know, cleanse it and just to hold that energy in. So no negative outside influences can come in and try to, you know, get in on our reading. You know what I mean? So anyway, and then I'll do that like with all the cards here, or with these particular cards. Just kind of set this selenite on top, you know what I mean? And just we're closing down the space, giving a shout out to our ancestors and guides, and especially to yourself for tuning into the message and for deciding to interface with your intuition. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's your Uncle T. I'm going to holla at y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.